What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. It's now Saturday. I hope you're having an awesome weekend. So I've been getting a lot of messages in my inbox with people actually linking me to my own videos, asking me for more information about dress watches. They ask me about why I like dress watches, they ask me why dress watches tend to be a bit pricier, and they ask me whether or not they need a dress watch. Now honestly guys, these are kind of difficult questions, but I hope I can clear some things up in this video, and if you stay tuned, I'm going to share with you 5 awesome dress watches that you can have for under $200. It's 3:09 p.m. Let's get down to business. Okay, you know, it's true, I have an affinity for dress watches. A few of the dress watches that I've shared with you on this channel already that have been getting a lot of questions are my Cartier Tank, my Frederic Constant Moon Timer, and my Omega Constellation Quartz. So why do I like dress watches? Well, the short answer is I like how they make me feel. You know, in a separate video, I kind of tried to describe this really difficult to explain intangible quality that watches have. They can transform you in a way, right? Like when I put on my Seiko Tuna, I feel like a beast. I feel like I'm just prepared to crush things. But then when I put on my little Musta Cartier Tank, I feel very sophisticated, very focused, a bit more purposeful. So either way, you know, watches can be a huge confidence booster, and my interests move in cycles, right? Sometimes I'm super interested in divers, and sometimes I'm longing for that calm refinement of a dress watch. Now, do you need a dress watch? Well, I mean, probably not. It's not a life or death thing, right? However, having a dress watch in your collection does set you apart from every other knucklehead that can't tell the time unless it's on their iPhone. You know, in a formal setting or in a business interaction, it really sends a message that you took deliberate action, you had such an attention to detail to match your wristwatch to the occasion. And you know, people may not come up and say something to you, but I'd say on some level, more people notice than you'd think. And it's true, you know, dress watches tend to be a bit pricey, but I'm going to share with you 5 awesome dress watches that you can have for under $200. And you know, with the holidays coming up, with Christmas parties, with Hanukkah celebrations, with the New Year, with all these work functions that are going to come up, these options may come in handy. So I'm going to leave links in my description where you can pick some of these up for yourself if you are so interested. And yeah, why don't we just get into the list? So first up is the Seiko SRPA97. This watch is a surprisingly uncommon Seiko because honestly, it's gorgeous with its textured dial. They have a black dial variant and a white dial variant, I believe. It's a 42mm case. It's seriously gorgeous, guys. It's got an in-house automatic movement, obviously, and a display case back. It's got a gorgeous second hand with that kind of crescent moon design on it. And it's got a 100-meter water resistance rating, so you don't really have to baby it. And for under $200, I think that's awesome. Next up is the Citizen Eco Drive AO9006B. Kind of a difficult name there, but it's a very, very cool dress watch from Citizen. Obviously, it's got that awesome Eco Drive movement. It's also a 42mm case. It's got these gorgeous blue hands. I'm a sucker for blue hands on a light dial. Just an incredible design, and it's got these really, really cool sub-dials that show the day and the date. So a very interesting watch and a very good dress watch for under $200. Okay, next up is the Orient Bambino. Do I really need to say anything about this watch? I mean, I think Orient kind of set the standard for affordable dress watches when they introduced the Bambino line. I mean, it's just an incredible watch. I mean, click the link in my description below, buy yourself a Bambino, and thank me later. This is my favorite Bambino. It's got that kind of cream dial with blue hands. Again, I think that they did Roman numerals perfectly on this watch. I'm very picky about Romans on watches, but again, I think Orient did a great job with this Bambino. So if you're interested, click the link in my description below and pick one up. Whoa! Okay, Timex made the list. The Timex Metropolitan Skyline is honestly a watch I would wear. It has gorgeous texturing on the center dial, and it's all in all just an incredibly simple and clean design. I love how the only Arabic numerals are the 12 and the 6. Just a very nice watch. It's a 40mm, so it's a very nicely sized piece. Again, it's very simple. It only has 2 hands. It's very, very well designed, and oh yeah, it's under $40. What? And last but not least, Seiko is on the list once again with their SUP880. Yes, the SUP880. This watch is an homage to the Cartier tank, and although I'm really not too big on homages, I am very, very big on small rectangular watches. And guys, if I wasn't already lucky enough to have a Cartier tank in my collection, you bet I'd be rocking the solar-powered Seiko. I think it's an awesome watch, and yeah, I mean, a lot of people will link me to my own videos talking about this Mr. Cartier tank, and they say, look, Time Teller, I'd really like one, but I don't want to spend that much money on that kind of watch. What would you recommend? And honestly, Frederic Constant has a little tank watch also, but that's, you know, I think also above $1,000. So I just point them to this SUP880, and I mean, they're happy with it because I think it's a very nice looking watch. It's solar powered. You don't really have to baby it. It's reliable. It is a Seiko, and yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with any tank watch. Alright guys, well I hope this video helped you out a little bit. I mean, with all these holiday celebrations coming up, you're bound to be in some formal setting, so maybe, just maybe, one of the watches on this list will come in handy for you. So I urge you, please click the links in my description below to check them out. And if you do pick one of these watches up, take a picture of it, send it to me, because I'd love to see how you guys are enjoying them. And guys, I want to thank you so much. We are just blowing past 13,000 subscribers. We are almost at 14,000 subscribers already. This channel has become very, very important to me, and it sounds like you guys are having a blast. I know I'm having a blast, and I couldn't have done any of this without you. So guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button. It seriously takes 1 second, and it helps me out a ton. And while you're at it, you can click that little bell icon so you do not miss an episode of the Time Teller. There's just so much more awesome content on the way, and you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with other watch enthusiasts, other people that you think would enjoy this. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.